It is good, it's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be going over the new Inferno set in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM and talking about which of these cards are worth it, what's the grind like for these cards. Now, before we dive any further into that, if you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 130,000 subscribers. So, newsflash, in case you've just missed out on everything, this Inferno set is all a free grind. You have a week to grind, but it is all free. Now, on the flip side of things, as it stands right now, cards are not in the player market, but you can, rip packs for these cards as well. So my initial thoughts is this. Do I love it? I like the concept. These grinds are kind of crazy though. Because even for Steph, 204 pointers. Yes, it's doable, but that's still a just crazy number of 4-pointers. But let's talk about the cards and then talk about the grinds more specifically. All these releases haven't changed in speed. So if Banchero's last release was on normal, his new one's going to be on normal. And we'll break them down as we go through it. AK, his release is on normal. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to know about Andrei Kirilenko. His release going to be the same as the Amethyst. Dribble style is pro. 6'9", 88 3 ball, 92 ball handle, good steal, good block, good perimeter, good interior, good speed, good lateral quickness. 17 Hall of Famers, including a ton of defensive badges. Hall of Fame, 94 feet, bulldozer, right stick ripper, fast feet, blow by, rebound chaser. Like, defensively, guys, he's going to be one of the best defenders in the entire game. Now, is he better than LeBron? Is he better than Adam Morrison? No. But he's still 6'9", a really solid card. The problem is you got to get 15 triple doubles. Now, what is the best way to do that? You can't do it in challenges. I don't know. I mean, domination's probably your safest way to do it, but I wouldn't want to have to do that. So can you do it in clutch time offline? I'm guessing you can. How is it going to work? Well, you're going to have to get it with the center. So what I would do is I would run probably, if you have Wemby, run him with a bunch of golds because you want him to get a bunch of rebounds. And what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to get assists with Wemby, get rebounds with Wemby, and then points with Wemby. And at the end of the game, after you get the rebounds done, you can check free offensive boards. That's what you're going to have to do. At the end of the game, then you might have to foul to extend the game more. That's probably my best method to getting those triple threat off, or getting those triple doubles. And I don't even know if that's doable, but I feel like if you foul enough, you will be able to get that thing done. Let's look at Steph Curry up next. Now, how to get Steph Curry? 400 clutch time 200, I should say, clutch time 4-pointers. 6'2", 185 pounds, 98 3-ball, decent driving dunk, decent ball handle, 95 steal, 90 perimeter, decent interior at an 80, 95 speed with ball, 95 acceleration. Problem I feel like always with Steph is his player build. I feel like his player build is never good. Hall of Fame acrobat, agent 3, blinders, catch, shoot, dead eye, limitless, dimer, handles for days. Offensively is going to be so tough to stop. There's no questions about that, man. Offensively, gonna be so good. My problem with Steph is defensively, he leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, he does. He's only 6'2". He's got some defensive badges, but he just needs a little bit more. Is Steph gonna be a top 5 point guard in the game? No. Is it gonna be fun to use? Absolutely. So, I mean, are these 204 pointers gonna be super difficult? I don't really think it's gonna be that bad, especially if it is on an easy difficulty. So when you look at least clutch time, the first, a lot of it is on pro. And as long as it's on pro, should be really easy to do. Use a guy with Hall of Fame range, and you'll be able to knock that out. So, I mean, you could probably get these two done in a matter of, as long as you're able to get the triple doubles in clutch time, in a matter of a couple of hours, probably a few hours maybe, because, I mean, 204 pointers is a lot of force. Next up, for Banchero, you need 150 steals over multiplayer games. Now look, that's not going to just come easy. I'm going to have to play a lot of unlimited for Banchero. 88 3-ball, 90 standing dunk, 96 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 88 block, perimeter, interior, good steal, 90 speed ball, 88 lateral quickness. Good badge-wise. I love Banchero. I love his player build, first of all. His release is on normal. Yes, that's a little bit slow. It leaves a little bit to be desired. But I really don't have any problems with Banchero specifically. Zach LaVine dribble style, I'm not the biggest fan of. Hall of Fame rise up, post riser, that's good. Hall of Fame rebound, precision, big driver, blow by, speed booster, bulldozer. Those things are fantastic. 40 Hall of Fame 40 gold badges as well. And when you look at his overall badges, guys, he's got 63. You cannot make that up. 63 base badges for Mr. Paolo Banchero. Really, really, really solid. Again, you got to get a lot of steals. 150 steals in online games is going to be a lot. I I'm going to hop into MyTEAM Unlimited for that. But again, it's just going to take a while to do. Tyler Herro up next. Now for Tyler Herro, 6'5", 195 pounds. How do you get Tyler Herro? Well, it's pretty simple. With Tyler Herro, you need 100 3-pointers with shooting guards over triple threat online games. That's not going to be super hard, super difficult to get done for Mr. Tyler Herro. 6'5", 195 pounds, 95 3-ball, 75 driving dunk, 90 ball handle, 87 perimeter, 84 steal, 89 speed, 87 lateral quickness, 11 Hall of Famers. So what is the problem with Tyler Herro? There's so much that looks good. What's the problem with Tyler Herro? What's this? He's got a skinny player build. He's got the Tyler Herro based on normal timing. And the Tyler Herro leaner. That's the problem. His release is not good. D-Book dribble style is good. His height is good. His defense is fine. The problem is that release. It just leaves a lot to be desired. Just not a big fan of Tyler Herro. He's fine. I just don't love him. He's not a card I would grind by himself. Clyde Drexler up next. For Clyde, you need 200 dunks. So, I mean, that's not that bad if you look at Clyde. He's one of the easier grinds through this. 200 dunks over multiplayer games. Super easy to get. Now, how good is Clyde? Is Clyde worth your time? The first thing I'll say is this. I like Clyde's release in my team. I know they didn't change it, but Clyde based on normal timing's fine. He's 6'7". That's fine too. 11 Hall of Famers. You gotta like what you see out of Clyde. Big thing for me, decent 3-ball, decent ball handle, defensively is fine as well. I mean, if you're looking for a guy to grind Clyde and Banchero. Combine them up. You need steals with Banchero, dunks with Clyde. You combine those two up, you got a really solid duo in my team. Jamal Murray up next. Let's look at him quickly. I'm going to be honest. Jamal Murray's release, until they change it, is going to be basically unusable. Jamal Murray based on normal is horrible. Dame dribble style is fine. Normal leaner is fine, but that release is unusable. 150 assists over salary cap games. So they're basically forcing us to go into salary cap, which I'm never going to be a fan of. 6'4", 215 pounds, 97 3-ball, good driving dunk, solid defense. His release is horrible in my team. Not worth your time unless you're getting T-Mac is Jamal Murray. Now to the Amethyst, going to be quickly going through them, going over them. Look, I mean, DeAndre Ayton, 100 rebounds with centers. Now, DeAndre Ayton, what does he provide for you guys? Well, a budget big. DeAndre Ayton is going to be a really solid budget big in my team. And I think that's what gets overlooked. Everybody's mad at a lot of these things. DeAndre Ayton has a good release. He's 7 feet tall. He can knock down shots. Good driving dunk. Solid on the interior. I like DeAndre Ayton in my team. I know it might be unpopular. A lot of people might disagree with me. But for a budget big, DeAndre Ayton is absolutely fantastic. And all you got to do for him is get 100 rebounds with centers over multiple games. Gonna happen naturally. James Jones has one of the best releases in the game. James Jones also has good height, good versatility. All you got to do is win 5 clutch time online games. James Jones is 6'8", guys. One of the best releases in the entire game. And all you got to do is win 5 clutch time online games. Are you kidding me? 6'8", 98 3-ball, good driving dunk, decent ball handle, really solid defensively, 80 speed, 85 lateral quickness, Hall of Fame range, quarter specialist, catch and shoot. Does not get much better than James Jones in my team. Next up, guys, Brandon Jennings. Look, I mean, make 5 3-pointers and shoot 100% from 3 with a player. Do that in triple threat offline. Should be easy to do. Problem with Brandon Jennings, he's just tiny. Tiny, not going to play a lot of defense. Now, for me, with Brandon Jennings, I just don't see why I'd ever use the card. He's only 6'1", 93 ball. He does have Patty Mills based on quick Dame dribble style. He's got a lot going for him, but I just don't see it. He's going to be a fun card to use in offline modes, but that's about it for Brandon Jennings. I do like these Amethysts, though. I feel like Amethysts are just as good as the rest of these cards. Jarace Walker, last but certainly not least. 6'7", 7'2" wingspan. Win 5 triple threat games by 5 points or more. Super easy to get. So at least the Amethyst cards are really easy to get. For Jarace Walker, 6'7", 85 3-ball, 80 standing dunk, 95 driving dunk, decent ball handle, solid enough defensively. This card's fantastic at the small forward position. I'm going to go out on a limb, I don't know what his release is like, and say he's one of the most complete cards in the entire game. Nobody's really talking about Jarace Walker, but they should be. I mean, look at what he's got. He's got everything you need. He's got 60 base badges. Nobody's talking about this card, but they definitely should be. Now, obviously, guys, your ultimate reward is the pink diamond Tracy McGrady. You got to grind all of those things out for T-Mac. Look, it's going to be a long grind. I don't know exactly how long. I'll let you guys know after I finish it. Is T-Mac worth it though? 6'8", 96 3-ball, 95 driving, a good ball, no solid defense. Really solid defense. Even the Hall of Fame clamps, half range, precision dunker, blow by speed booster. Like stat badge wise, it doesn't get much better. So what's the problem with T-Mac? The problem, releases on normal timing. His release needed to be on quick. It's just too slow. And when you're comparing T-Mac to Kobe, to some of these other top shooting guards in the game, even Clay, I'm just gonna have to see what T-Mac's doing. I ultimately do not think he is going to be worth that grind. I know there's no real hype beast. The grinds take a long time. But even if you look at just the easy grinds, Jarace Walker, DeAndre Ayton, James Jones, maybe you can pick up Paolo, maybe you can get Clyde. That's really what I would focus on in these grinds. Don't worry about getting them all done. Start with the ones you want to get done and then go from there. That's going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. Drop a like on it, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.